的一个城市叫列治文，一个酒店叫希尔顿酒店，采访一个 IB 班的小美女。那么我们想跟大家呢，请她聊一聊，介绍一下加拿大 Boxing Day， 就是12月26号，在 pandemic 发生以后，那么加拿大的 shopping 是怎么样一个样子，以及作为一个 IB 班的学生，他是怎么样看待今年的 pandemic 的这个 Boxing Day 和以往的情况。如果你们还没有给我们点赞，请给我们在视频的左方一个点赞，或者在视频的右下方有一个 subscribe， 给我们订阅。那么如果你想跟这个加拿大的小美女交流，你也可以在这地方进行留言。那么我们这位小美女是 IB 班的小美女，她将来呢要参加加拿大华裔小姐的竞选，有这样的雄心大志。她的名字叫做包新月。好，我们现在英文叫做 Rebecca， 我现在把她转过来。你好
Rebecca。Hello everybody, my name is Rebecca. It is a pleasure to be here today.
好。Would you please speak a little bit louder?
Yeah, for sure.
Can you introduce what's your experience, or what do you feel about Boxing Day? What's the difference from this year and last year?
So the day before yesterday, me and my mother went to Richmond Center to help out the economy a bit and spend some money to snag us some cool deals. And I realized that first of all, there was a long line before allowing us to enter the building. We have to line up because the amount of people that are allowed in Richmond Center was restricted. So each pair or group of people that leave, then only afterwards can more people enter the building. So we waited a bit, and I noticed that the line is not actually evenly spread out. It is probably like 1 meter apart, and it's important to stay at least 2 meters apart whenever you're lined up or just in any public area. Remember to stay socially distanced so then the COVID virus cannot spread to other people. That's what I was noticed, that we weren't properly spread out. But obviously the stores are still open for people to shop because the government did not just limit shopping to online, because the economy has to thrive. If it's just online, first of all, shipping fees are way more expensive, and second of all, you can't properly know what size you're gonna get or if the item you're gonna get is good quality. So obviously stores are still open, but you just have to make sure you're maintaining the safety measures. And they wouldn't just pay wages to someone to just stand in a store empty. So if someone goes out, you shouldn't always say, oh, you're not allowed to go out to go shopping. You just have to make sure you're wearing a mask and sanitizing before you enter each store. So that was just my experience. Obviously the deals are like extremely big, but the stores are not really filled with people. Before in Best Buy, you would see people packed in an area trying to fight for a television, right? But now it is probably just 1/3 of the amount of people that go shopping last year or the year before. So the number of people have greatly reduced, but obviously there's still some people that go shopping. I could call it a decent amount. It's pretty lively still on Boxing Day because people can't stay jam-packed or like stay quarantined all their life for a whole year in their house. I actually read an article somewhere that a guy actually got COVID from staying at home, because by staying at home, your immune system is decreasing because you need the fresh air and sunlight and exercise from walking to build your immune system, because that's the most important part for COVID. Immune system, masks, and sanitizing, and also social distancing. So yeah, that's what I have to say. Mr. Fang, do you have anything to ask me?
And also I know Boxing Day just celebrate for also celebrate for Christmas, right? Also Christmas Day. Do you still feel Christmas? Like, did you see the Santa in the mall?
I think Christmas is still pretty festive. A lot of people wouldn't come out as much, so they would actually gather out on Boxing Day and celebrate Christmas indoors with their family to be grateful for the family that they have and everything they have and the house they're living underneath. But I still think it's pretty festive. They decorate the streets with lights. They have some places you can take pictures with, such as a globe of lights in Richmond Center or some reindeer that sparkle, which you can also take pictures of. And obviously places still have Christmas trees. So I still think it's pretty festive because Christmas is about celebrating something with your family and just being happy with what you have.
Christmas Day just passed, and Christmas box is an old tradition. It's almost a century. So in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and like a Commonwealth country celebrate. And when you grow up, do you feel right now a lot of people not have a lot of religion like before? Like more and more young kids just like the culture, like Korean culture, Japanese culture, but not celebrate like Christmas culture.
I have a few things to add to that. So first of all, when you mentioned presents, I wanted to say that's also important for people to go shopping because sometimes when you buy something online, it can't ship to you fast to catch up before Christmas Day. And since it's so part of the tradition of Christmas to buy gifts for your family or friends, that people will still have to go shopping in malls to be able to supply these gifts for their family and friends. And also what Mr. Fang said about the whole idea of Christmas gifts, I do believe that religion is a little bit overlooked and the whole origin of Christmas is kind of just overshadowed. Even people who aren't Christian can enjoy the celebration, but I feel like a lot of people don't know the true meaning of being grateful on this holiday and actually just tend to see it as being able to receive a lot of gifts. And you can see some children get mad when they don't get the gift they want. So I think it's important to be really grateful for whatever you get because it is a sign that someone cares about you and wants to spread some of their love to make your day. I think it's true that a lot of people are not having a religion. I think it's perfectly fine to be atheist, but also having a religion is good because it gives you hope and it gives you the motivation sometimes to make your life, to go on with your life. So let's say I believe in Jesus, then that might cause me to feel like someone is helping me behind my back and pushing me forward. So I just think religion is something that you don't have to know exists, but as long as you have that reassurance, it's honestly enough. And the thing with Korean Japanese culture is you can't really compare them because they're known for their Korean pop culture and fashion, and also Japan is known for anime, so it doesn't really relate to religion. So I guess they don't really collide.
Another things I want to know, Christmas Day or Boxing Day, usually they have a traditional food, like a potato sandwich, and in the Boxing Day, did you go to any Western style restaurant, or do you eat any traditional Boxing Days food?
You don't really eat any food to celebrate Boxing Day, but it's something created by the shopping industry to help the economy, especially because people typically gather at home for Christmas because a lot of stores are closed on Christmas. So it's just kind of like a shopping opportunity because Boxing Day is right after Christmas. And I can say that today I enjoyed a cheesecake at Sheraton Harold's Bistro and Cafe, and it had a cute sugary Santa on my New York cheesecake. So they do like to add some Christmas touches. I would also like to say that when you talk about culture, every country celebrates Christmas in different ways. For example, Japan celebrates their Christmas by eating a lot of KFC and fried chicken, which I would like to connect to the whole virus spreading in some part of Europe, and I think it affects chickens and turkeys, and a lot of them were killed. So possibly because of this whole disease that's affecting poultry, that maybe some people are less inclined to actually help out the poultry business. And aside from the whole COVID, people are probably eating less chicken. So the people that sell these chicken, and such as like barbecued chicken, like the Chinese poultry restaurants, are probably losing a lot of their income.
好，今天我们请鲍小姐谈的是 Boxing Day, traditional Boxing Day， 在西方就是这样的啊。So, thank you very much. So next time we will talk another topic. 今天呢是我们在酒店里面采访的鲍小姐。那么感谢各位的收听收看，这里是海外华人直播，我们始终不办高深，我们力求直播传真。各位观众再见，拜拜。
Thank you for watching. Bye.
Bye bye.